It is a pleasure to welcome back to the program, and I'm glad to see you're in one piece. Jasper, Nathaniel. Jasper, you're currently in the West Bank. I just want to say just up front, during the Iraq War, we as a show helped raise funds for a guy who had gone in, because most of the people were embedded, gone in on his own, had traversed across the border. And the kind of work you're doing in the West Bank is so important. I think we're going to see the implications of it just on these people's lives, but just to have an independent journalist in the West Bank who is able to not have to worry about an editor getting their stories up there or having it killed up the line, because frankly, most news organizations at this point that have in this country, who have the means to send somebody to the West Bank, tend to be a little bit sensitive and in terms of posting stuff that is in any way revelatory about the way that Israel operates or things are operating in the West Bank. So I just want to start with that. Aside from the obvious sort of physical danger you were in yesterday, I appreciate the work you're doing there. And I hope folks will go and support the work you're doing there as well.
I'm in the town of Termis Aya, which is outside of Ramallah. It's an interesting place because it's 85% American citizens. So the vast majority of people who live here, Palestinian Americans who basically go back and forth. And it's a pretty wealthy town. So this is a place that has been pretty insulated from settler violence and just general occupation violence for many decades. Not completely insulated, but relatively speaking, it's been okay. Really just until the last couple of years is when it's gotten bad. And what it comes down to is these settlers are setting their sights high. The farmhouses in this agricultural land are like little mansions. The land itself is beautiful and lush. And this is not something that happens here all the time. It happens all across the West Bank, but these are not people who are used to dealing with, these violence. The violence has been getting worse. There's this whole swath of agricultural land between the two settlements and then the town of Termis Aya. The land has gradually been taken by settlers who show up, build an outpost. They basically prop up a tent, put an Israeli flag, and then suddenly two tents. And then if you go near them, you get shot.